Hello, hello, people. Pierre Lemieux, Pierôvision, the 5th of August, 2024. This is the fourth or fifth time that I'm starting over the video over and over again. I'm trying to get it right, and when you're French, sometimes you. I did a French video yesterday, and I'm trying to. What complicates things sometimes is I'm trying to translate, you know, from the French video, but I shouldn't do that. I should just go forward with the English version, and not think of trying to say the exactly the same things that I was saying in the French video, because it doesn't work out unless I would have taken notes, and I don't like doing that. I'm very spontaneous, and I like to jump in a video and go for it and see how it works, and that. Okay. Anyway, I'll do my best tonight. As I mentioned last week, I wanted to talk tonight about the mindset that it takes, to get in a company like Live Good. What's the yeah, that's it. What does it take to for people to see, the possibilities that exist in a company like Live Good, an MLM, okay? But as I was explaining in the French video, I think I won't translate, but I'll get a few ideas. I was talking about the problem that existed many years back, which they call the pyramid schemes. And I think that scared off a lot of people from taking a look at MLMs and the way they worked and everything. And as I was saying, a pyramid scheme, first of all, there's no products involved. It's totally illegal. The way it works is usually you have to invest a certain amount of money. You have to find a certain number of people that are going to invest the same amount as you, and eventually you're going to build an organizational chart, and when it goes to a certain level, make the money, whatever the amount that is working, and then you jump off the ship. That's the way it works. And then the guy under you does exactly the same, and blah blah blah. So that's what they call the pyramid scheme. Okay? So just to clear the path there so people would understand. Now if we're talking about MLMs have nothing to do with that kind of system, okay? First of all, it's legally certified and registered, and it's very strict and very how would I say that in English? It's very checked. It's checked, so that let me tell you, Live Good and all the MLMs, they have their lawyers, they have people that are there. They know what they're doing. Everything's legal. They have terms and conditions. They have rules that they have to follow. It's that you don't just start off a company and pow. You got to know. You got to know what you're doing legally. In every sense of the word. So has nothing to do with a pyramid. And by the way, a pyramid, okay? What a lot of people don't understand is organizational charts, okay? Every company, government, name it, okay? When somebody starts off a business, whether the president or a CEO or of a company or whatever, well, it trickles down through different employees and people involved, right down to the guy who's picking up the garbage and sweeping the floors at night, okay? That's what they call an organizational chart, okay? And that's every system that works, it's called that, but in fact it's a pyramid. It's a pyramid system, Starts up on top and goes down, trickles down all levels to the ground floor. That's a pyramid. Government, blah blah blah, everything works like that, Okay, but if we're thinking about a company like Live Good, now the question is, why would people want to get involved with a company like Live Good, you know. Well, this is the part, you know. I'll give my personal example. Okay, I was involved. I started getting involved in MLMs in '97. To be honest, '97. There's one that I built pretty much. Okay, but through trial and error, you know, I won't go back. But it fell apart because of me, not because of the company, but because of me. You know, because of the errors, the faults that I was, you know, create doing. You know, a lot of things happen, and but you live, you learn. Okay, that's what happened, and then eventually I got involved with another MLM. Okay, which is very well known and everything, very well known and great products and everything. But the problem with MLMs, okay, is they're always using the products, okay, to they boost the prices on the products because they're using they're using the products to pay out commissions to the people in the MLM, whether it be the upline. Usually it's the upline that gets that money, you know, eventually. So they don't have a choice. They're using the product. So they're boosting the prices on the products like crazy. So most people can't even pay. They pay maybe one or two. Also, they're you have to qualify. You have to buy a certain amount of products every month. Okay, to qualify. They call that PVs. Point value or point volume or whatever. To you need to buy a certain amount of points, okay, of products, so that you could qualify to have people in your team, in your in your downline under you. Okay. Anyway, so why would we want to get involved in MLM in the first place? Okay, my dream, a long time ago. Okay, first time I got involved with that, what I could the mindset, the vision that I had was freedom. Okay, freedom. You know, because you know when you're young, you start working and everything, and no, let's go back before I started working. When I was young, I was a free spirit, you know, kind of guy, you know, and I used to spend my summers in the woods and playing Tarzan in the trees and everything. I was really Peter Pan, you know, the syndrome of Peter Pan, the guy who the men who never grew up, you know. So even if I was very disciplined and you know, I put my act together eventually, I always kept that in the back of my mind, you know, the fact that I wanted to be free. Okay, and that nothing really what was satisfying to me as a trade, because it was always putting in hours for money, you know. That was it. That's the way it was, you know. And the way the system operates, well, you need to have a job, to get paid, to pay whatever your dues, you know, whether it be your rent, whether it be your food, whether it be whatever you have to pay, your car, whatever, you know. So we're always choking by the fact that depending on what kind of work you're doing and how much you want to invest will determine how much you're going to be making, you know. I wasn't interested in going to a university or you know, I hated school, you know. There's a few things in school that I like, but most of the part, you know, I was always looking outside wondering what was going on, you know, over there, you know. I couldn't understand how people would just get involved and you know, just go straight forward to doing something and how would I say that, make believe, they were making, maybe they were trying to believe, to create a false belief of being interested in something, you know, that would maybe pay them a bit of money, you know, or a lot of money, you know. You start wondering why people, you know, go to universities, doctors, lawyers. Think about it, you know, doctors, lawyers, name it, name it. You know, the higher you go, you make more money. But how truthful is it to you? You know, are you really involved in what you're doing? Some people are, you know. Yes, I've known people that love their jobs, and there are jobs that are interesting, but it always comes down to you invest your time for money. It's always like that, you know. Then comes along a system like Live Good, okay? That's what happened, okay? I was involved with this other MLM, okay? And I discovered Live Good, okay? Right away when I understood how they work, okay? I cut the line right there with the other company. Pow! And I jumped right into Live Good, because finally I found a company, okay, that answered all the my needs, what I was wishing for since the beginning, what I wanted an MLM to be, you know, but wasn't. But Live Good, they understood, because the people that are involved in Live Good built MLMs. They had a lot of success, okay, but they knew that the system was sick, okay, and they wanted to change that. They wanted to change the way that the mindset, and you know, and create another totally different system, okay, where people could afford the products they were buying, okay. So they got the prices down to a minimum. That was the first thing they had to do. Let's bring. We're not gonna boost prices and pay people with the products, okay? The commissions, okay? That's done. So they took that out of the picture, and they said we're going to create a system like Amazon, like Costco, where people are going to be members of the club, okay? It's going to cost them $10 a month, and we're going to pay out commissions on that $10. And let me tell you, it doesn't sound much, but the way they work that system, eventually you can make a lot of money. So that's what happened with Live Good. You know, they totally, their mindset is to change the way commerce is practiced, because it's practiced right now. Because that's what happens, you know. When the middleman and everything, you just go to the grocery store, you know, and it's scary how much it's expensive right now, you know. Who's profiting from that? Who's profiting from that? Surely not us, eh? Okay, we're the ones dishing out the cash to you know, to pay products that there's so many middlemen, and this tax and that tax and the other tax, you know. Eventually you're paying a product maybe 10, 12 times what it's worth, you know. That's what happens, you know. But Live Good, you know, is a system that understands, you know, that the middleman is, you got to cut off the middleman, you know, and bring those prices down to a bare minimum. They all the products that you see in the back, and we're going to have a hell of a lot more than that. You're paying 8 to 10% from cost, okay, what it costs them to make the product. 8 to 10% more than what it costs them. So you're saving money like crazy every time you buy a product. You're getting you're getting healthy. Okay, I've been in a year now in Live Good, and let me tell you that my health wise, it's going up. It's going up. I'm feeling better all the time, and I love their products, and I could feel the positive effects on my body, okay? And financially, well, you can't lose. You can't lose and live good, you know. So why would we want to get in an MLM? Okay. Well, I'm in Live Good. Okay, I'm gonna talk about Live Good because this is my baby, and I know that they took out all the problems that exist in other MLMs. Okay, they took out all the problems, and they developed a system that so that everybody can profit. You know, in traditional MLMs, as I was mentioning a few times, 5%. 5% of people are making money. Okay? 1% are getting rich. 4% are making a bit of money. Okay? And 95% are looking and trying and blah blah blah. And they eventually they give up and they change, they go to another MLM, wishful thinking and hoping that someday something will happen, to brighten their life, with all those visions and their dreams, It never works out with the MLMs because people quit. They can't afford the products. Live Good right now, over 30% are making money. 30% of the people in Live Good are making money. You know how much that is? And it's growing. It's going to expand eventually, I was looking, I think last time I looked, there were Live Good's been open for 18 months. There's 1,558,000 people, members in Live Good already after 18 months. Isn't that incredible? I remember we're in 150 countries and it's growing, expanding. They're going to have warehouses all over the place eventually. Okay? So, why would we want to get involved with the MLM? Well, first of all, how would you like to make a couple of $1,000 extra every month? Live Good, the Matrix. Get two people in. And if you listen to my videos, well, you'll get to understand eventually how the Matrix works. And with the Matrix, you could, with just getting two people in the Matrix and teaching them how to get two people each in the Matrix, 13 levels, you're making $4,095 a month residual income. And there are other means of making money with, there's 7 ways of making money with Live Good. Anyway, so my reason for wanting to be in the business, it's always been the same for me. I wanted to be financially independent. So I could get up in the morning, How many of us, how many people, they get up in the morning, they shave, they brush their teeth, have a quick breakfast running out the door, Is it because, do you think it's because they love their job? Or maybe they don't have a choice, I'd like to see the percentage of people that are going out the door with a smile on their face and saying, "Yay! Today's another day. I'm so happy." Or you go to the grocery store and the people are buying their lottery tickets. I've been buying. I've bought a lot of lottery tickets also in my life. $300 maybe so far. Hey, wow, fantastic! I'm going to be rich someday. Look. If you have a dream, if you have a vision in your mind that you want something to change, you got to find the means to do it, okay? We have it right there. It's called Live Good. This logo here, Live Good, okay? It means 2 things, okay? It means getting healthy, okay? And it also means getting financially independent, okay? The tools are all there. So what do you want, People, they're so used to being in their cage, that they can't, it's hard for them to think that there might be some other possibility to make something happen that's different for them in their life, And like I say to people, you don't have to quit your job when you get in Live Good, Just keep it in the back of your mind. Become a member. Become a member. Join. It's $40, $49.95 first month US, then $9.95 a month for the remainder. Okay, that's what it's going to cost you. And if you get those two bronzes inside the two people in the business, well, every time you sponsor a person, it gives you $25. So you paid your fee already. It's done. It's done. That's it. You try out the products. You don't have to buy them. You start getting involved. Okay, what's a super red? What's a who doesn't need an energizer or protein? A whey protein isolate. The coffee is absolutely fantastic. Collagen peptides, hormonal balance for women, super reds. I went to the store yesterday. The super greens and super reds, I saw them for $70 at the health food stores there. We sell them for $18 US. Okay. And you remember that the quality of the products is absolutely incredible. Third party tested, everything. They have certificates of analysis and everything for every product that that comes out in Live Good. And you also remember that we're going to have over 200 products within a couple of years. Okay, not just health products. There's a lot of other health products coming. But I know I'm repeating myself, but it's important to understand that. So why would you get involved with a company like Live Good? Well, think about it. Think about did you ever have a dream? Did you ever have a dream that beautiful house you were looking at near the water, the water side there, but that you couldn't pay because you didn't have enough money to make it happen, Well, if you'd be making maybe a couple of thousand, 4,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 a month, extra cash coming in, every month, residual income, I think maybe your mindset could eventually change in so many ways, So this is two things important, the two reasons. Get healthy. Start taking those products. Listen to Lisa and Ryan. They talk about nutrition. They talk about exercise. They talk about, the holistic approach to being healthy. People are sick today. They're sick with all the pesticides, the herbicides. Oh boy! Don't let me get off on a rant talking about those things, man. I could tell you. I know a lot about what's going on, and that's why I take those products. I know it's helping me, and it's going to help everybody who gets involved taking them also, and let's look at the money, the possibility of making cash also, So Live Good, a diamond and Live Good. A diamond is somebody who has. You start off with two people, but eventually you teach them to become bronze, to have everybody has to become a bronze. That's the first thing. They have to understand the matrix, how to start their own matrix. Once you understand that, you could sponsor 1,000 people if you want. But every person you're going to get in the business, you're going to teach them to become bronze. Okay? That is the most important thing you could ever do, And the force matrix, everybody comes under whoever's been sponsored from me. Okay? And remember that I have some people over me also, that got me involved. And I'm in their matrix. So everything trickles down. If I sponsor people and they sponsor people, it comes right under us. Okay? Takes time, but it depends. I'm looking for like-minded people that are going to understand what this is all about, are going to take the time to listen to the videos. They're not perfect, I know, but you could contact me. You could let's have a talk. Let's have a Zoom. You have questions, go for it. Don't be shy. Sometimes I'm sharper than tonight, maybe. Sometimes when the brain works. It's because when I'm French, so it's a long story, you know, but I was born bilingual. I mean, I was raised in both languages, but we had this debate, you know, a few years back, and we wanted to separate. And anyway, there was was a lot big geopolitical thing about, you know, the French, the French in Quebec, and I was part of that, you know, and I wanted to have my country. You know, I spoke English, but for many years I stopped speaking English because I was involved with, you know, becoming a French guy, you know, and once I got my country, my French country, Quebec, you know, I would have been happy, you know, but everything changed. Now I'm different. So I started, you know, for many years I stopped talking English. Okay, so I started. Now you know, it's coming. My mindset has changed completely in that sense. I don't see it the same way I used to. Now I think I'm more international. I'm more American in the way I want to think. The American dream. That's one thing about the United States. What I like about the Americans is they're patriots. Not all of them, but a lot of them are patriots. They love their country. And I think if everybody would love their country like the Americans love their country, I mean, we wouldn't be having immigration issues all over the world. With those fantastic politicians they're doing their great job, eh? Wow, what a great job they're doing. Look at all the debts we're accumulating, Anyway, live good is a way out. Live good is the way out. It's a way of making things happen in your life, even if you're working, even if you love your job, whatever your situation is in your life. Get involved with a company like Live Good. What do you got to lose? You're going to take products. You're going to be a member, and the faster you get in, we're going to have millions and millions and millions and millions of people that are going to come and Live Good. We're in 150 countries all over the world. They're going to have warehouses in Australia. They have 3 right now. One in Germany, in the States, and one in Nigeria. They're going in India. They're going in Australia, Vietnam, South America, a few places. The company's brand new. They're just starting. But their mindset is like going forward, like they know exactly what they're doing. Okay? And I trust these people 100%. Okay? And you just have to get to know them, and you'll trust them 100% also yourself. Anyway, so like I said in the French video, take time to sit down, relax. Don't try to find a reason not to get involved. Try to find a reason to get involved in Live Good. Change your mindset. Change the way you perceive certain things. Make sure you know what you're talking about. And if you want to know what you're talking about, well, you talk to people like me. Okay? I've been there, I've done that. I know about it, and I'm working on building Live Good right now, Started from scratch, believe it or not. When I quit the other company, I'm not going to tell you my story. There's things that happen in your life, okay? Anyway, I'm starting Live Good from scratch. I've got a few people in my business, not too bad. I'm not making them a lot of money right now, but eventually it's going to happen, okay? And what I need to make it happen is you. I need you. I need people like me who are like-minded. I want people that want something different in their life, okay? I want people that are looking for a way out, a side hustle, that's the word, side hustle, that's going to make things happen for them in their life. Live Good's the company to make it happen. That is the company. I've been there. I've done that. I've known about all the other MLMs. My personal assessment, okay? Live Good is the best thing that's ever happened in this world. And I'm serious when I say that. I'm very serious. And when you understand what I'm talking about, and you take time to to get involved, or at least to take a look, a serious look, or even to send me a question, in my email or on my messenger in Facebook, I'm going to leave my phone number underneath, whatever, make it happen, stop being afraid. If you want change, you change something, you don't have to, like I said before, you don't have to quit your job, you don't have to quit your sports, you don't have to quit your whatever you're doing in life, but you have something in the back. There's a backup there, right there. It's a backup that could, with the possibilities of bringing you to a level that you never thought possible in your life. Okay, so you want a reason? You want my reason for being? Why do you think I'm in Live Good? I want to make it happen for me and for you together. That's what they call. That's why they say that MLMs are a people business. It's a people business. We work together. I forget who the guy was when he said that. It's better to how did he say that? Profit from the effort of 100 people than to profit from your effort alone. Okay? That's not exploiting people. That's not what he meant. If I have 100 people under me, okay, that are bringing me money, and they're making money also with the people under them, everybody's profiting from this system. Everybody. So let's make it happen. We need to build a team. We need to be good. We need to be bronzes, all of us, okay? I am a bronze. I'm more than a bronze, okay? Sponsor 2 people and teach them to sponsor 2 people. If you do that, I swear to God, in a couple of years, you're going to be making $4,000 US a month. Minimum, okay? But let's get involved. Let's do what we got to do. That's the work. It's so simple. It's there's nothing to it. Just think of it. 2 people. You learn that matrix. You learn, Pierre, what's the matrix? How does it work exactly? I'm going to talk about it 100 times, 1,000,000 times. I want people to understand how it works. You got to build your own matrix. Take 2 people to build your matrix. And then you sponsor other people. We'll talk about that, Okay. So, my reason for being in Live Good, I want to be financially independent. I want to take fantastic health products. And then we're going to have other products also. House cleaning, shampoos. We're going to have everything. We're going to have everything in a couple of years. We're even going to have services. They've been talking about it, but eventually that's going to, it's going to become reality, We'll see what happens then. But it's in its infancy. Live Good, They're just starting. 18 months. 18 months. Amazon, they started out with books. And they had it took them 2 years to have 1 million people in Amazon. Okay? We had that in 13 months. 1 million members, okay? Now we're almost we're 1.5 million, a bit more than 1.5 million members in Live Good, okay? And it keeps building, it's growing, and it's gonna explode eventually, okay? So why don't you get involved, Say, hey, Pierre, I need more explanation. Go and see my Live Good tour, the 5-minute video, I'll put it down below, livegoodtour.com, okay? Check that video. You'll see. They explain pretty good. And I'll also give you my YouTube address for my videos, so you could go and see my videos, and it'll make you think, and you could ask me questions. You could contact me with all the links that I put down below. So don't be shy. Don't be shy. But if you want change in your life, why would you get involved with Live Good? Why not? Why not? You want a change in your life? Make it happen. This is the best change you could ever make. Okay? So that, I think I said everything tonight. So that's it, folks. I'm going to leave you with that. And I wanted to mention also, finally, we were dying of heat like crazy. Finally, today it rained, and the humidity went down like At least we 10 degrees less. Boy, that feels good. Incredible. Where everybody was like half dead, from the heat. Anyway, I'm happy. So anyway, look, check it out, check it out, check it out, and I'm the simple guy, I'm just Pierre, but I know what I'm talking about. I've been there and I've done that. You know, get involved. I don't care who you are. I don't. Your children, your friends, your talk to everybody you know about it. Don't be shy. Every people are not afraid of talking about Amazon, right? Prime. Well, Live Good is a hell of a lot better than Amazon Prime because eventually we're paid to be members. Okay, so that's the difference. We don't have as many products as Amazon right now, but eventually we will. So think of that. Think of the beginning of the story, okay, and think about how the growth of that story. The book is open. The story is being told right now, okay? And the people that are involved writing this story know what they're talking about, okay? And they want to push it to the sky is the limit. That's what I think, okay? So anyway, guys and girls, think about it. That's all I could say, It's so simple. Talk to two people. Let them listen to this video, even if it's not perfect. I'm gonna start being myself 100%. I have a good sense of humor usually, and So anyway, take care of yourself. That's it for tonight. Gonna wish you a great week, and I'll be back talking about Live Good next weekend. Yeah, for sure. So take care of yourself. Be good. Live good. Bye.